Grand Rises. Welcome to today's episode. So yesterday I went and performed. Yesterday I performed at Takeoff ATL in Atlanta on Edgewood at Our Bar. I believe it's 339 Edgewood Avenue. The performance went well. I brought my date with me to the venue. Got in. I did my thing. Got her situated. I started talking and mingling with the people in the bar. And I talked with somebody, and he was like, "How many people have you talked to?" I was like, 10. He's like, "Man, that's a lot of people in just short amount of time." Which for me, being in a good networker, that was I was okay amount. I mean, it was. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. So I did when I realized that once I was talking to the people, a lot of opportunities came up. A lot of opportunities for people to follow me and my music on SoundCloud, or to follow me on social media, as well as opportunities for me to perform at another location, which is happening on the 13th. I did have trouble because I was talking with a group of people who were saying that they were signing artists. I kept talking with them. Come to find out I don't know if they were serious or not. They kept acting like they were gangsters or wanted me to step outside or teasing me. It seemed like fourth graders or whatever. Anyways, I realized that as I'm doing this networking, I can build up my security team as well, because I met haters. And also on the same token, I met helpers. And the helpers were saying, this is this other venue you can go to. Let me just support your production. Let me give you some feedback on how your performance went. And some people just want to just give you props. So for instance, a really big guy, he was saying, "Oh man, that's a good show." So good performance. So for me and how I move, I needed to recruit him onto my team, onto my side, for security whenever I go out into the city again, or go out into public venues, because my tongue is strong. So these so-called gangsters or so-called haters, one of them knocked my hat off, and then they pushed me, and they were trying to say, "Oh, this is our bar, like this is my club, this is our bar," which ironically enough is the name of the bar. And what they didn't notice was that I had came with people. I wasn't by myself in the bar. I came with my date. And they were lying. They did throw me out. They did throw out a deal though, it was get signed with them, get a chain, get $7,500. And so I said, what are the terms? When I tell you, I laughed this man into shame, just incredibility. What literally came out of my mouth was, in 10 years, I'll be on Pluto, which I liked how I said that on the fly. The terms were $7,500 for 10 years to get signed. I said, man, I'll see you in 10 years next month. That's like I do real estate. That's incredulous. I can't even entertain that. And to think he was withholding information as if that was a promising offer. My gosh, that was just for perspective. A couple weeks ago, I was working. I wasn't working, but a couple weeks ago, I was in the city socializing. Homeless guy. I don't know if he's homeless or not, but he doesn't seem to have stable housing. He was telling me, "Man, I'll sell you this. Look, I'm gonna spit you these bars. And you could take these bars and you could produce them, put you on a song, whatever." I sold them to T.I. And so he said I was talking to him. He said he was gonna buy So he told me, he said a little spiel what his words were, out his person, his character. He said, I want 9,000 for that verse right there, for that verse. And this dude looks and appears to be homeless and living living in a tent. He said he had a tent that he was living in. So he's saying that 9,000 for a verse, and then these people who's in the bar, and it looked. I think I remember them from last week, from performing last week. They're saying $7,500 to be signed for 10 years. The range between one song for 9,000 and being signed for 10 years, even for 10 years, is so, it's just unfathomable how vastly different those numbers are from each other. So this is definitely, I'll be naming my price. I'll name my ticket, and I'll stick to it, and I'll make it stick it. Farewell.